Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap.
Welcome to the Browns Recap, where Cleveland continues to assert itself as a powerhouse in the AFC. After a commanding Week 6 victory, the Browns are showing why they're the team to beat in this title defense season. Tonight's Cleveland studio timeout is brought to you by The Game magazine. Week 6. The Cleveland Browns headline the latest power picture, with the award race getting louder, depth chart movement, and the stories behind the score. The Browns put on an offensive clinic against the Bears, cruising to a 49-28 win. Shedeur Sanders was nothing short of spectacular, completing 28 of 32 passes for 350 yards and 5 touchdowns, showcasing why he's leading the MVP race. Mike Hawkins powered the ground game with 132 yards and 2 touchdowns on just 10 carries, while J.P. Weston made the most of his opportunities with 3 catches and 2 scoring grabs. Defensively, Michael Tucker wreaked havoc with 2 sacks, helping the Browns keep the Bears at bay despite their own 4-touchdown passing performance. It was a full-team effort that solidifies Cleveland's place atop the AFC North. Weekly Honors Note: Shedeur Sanders is carrying the Browns' Offensive Player of the Week spotlight. What did it take for the team to secure such a strong win today?
Hey Angie, we put in the work all week in practice and executed our game plan perfectly.
How do you feel about the momentum moving forward in the season?
Yeah Angie, we're building confidence each week and staying focused on stacking wins to stay in the division race.
I'm Jenny Alvarez and this is your Week 6 Browns Live MVP race. At number 5, Cam Ward of the Titans is holding steady with 1,495 yards and 8 touchdowns. At 4, Jaden Daniels keeps his spot for the Commanders with 1,506 yards and 9 touchdowns. Third is 49ers QB Brock Purdy, holding steady with 1,623 yards and 11 touchdowns. At 2, Marquise Burley stays put for the Falcons with 1,515 yards and 14 touchdowns. And number 1, back on the board, Browns star Shedeur Sanders, 1,540 yards, 16 touchdowns, 1 picks, 256.7 a game, and he's now been number 1 for 8 straight weeks. That's your MVP check-in. Jenny Alvarez, Browns Live, signing off. This 49-28 score looks way cleaner than the game actually was, because once again Cleveland's defense and overall control wobbled while Shedeur Sanders bailed them out with 28 of 32 for 350 and 5 touchdowns.
No, this was the most complete statement yet, because Shedeur's 28 of 32 for 350 and 5 scores plus Mike Hawkins ripping 132 and 2 on just 10 carries meant the Browns dictated everything from the first snap.
We've seen this movie since Week 2 and Week 5. When your quarterback is that surgical and you still give up 28, that's a fireworks show, not a disciplined contender.
Dropping 49 with Shedeur carving, Hawkins exploding, and J.P. Weston cashing in twice is exactly how a real contender wins in today's NFL, even if it's not pretty on every drive. Coach, what a game. The Browns took down the Bears 49-28. What stood out to you?
Angela, it was a dominant performance. Shedeur Sanders showed why he's a hot commodity, making plays all over the field.
And J.P. Weston? He had a solid day too, right?
Absolutely. Weston's got the moves, but we've got to focus on the roster shakeup. Nico Vasquez is out, and Cameron Gardner is in.
In injury news, the Browns will be without J.T. Tuimoloau and William Cortez for at least another week, while Adonis Gray is expected to miss too. On the roster front, Sean Jones earned a contract extension, solidifying his role on defense. Rookie Alfonso Aguirre saw his first game action, and Matthew Turner remains a key rookie starter at defensive end, adding fresh talent to the lineup. Coming up on the Ian Rapoport Report: contract smoke, injury timelines, Vikings pressure points. Keep the alerts on, because the quiet note is usually the loudest one by kickoff.
Marcus Reed here on Contract Line, early leverage. Last week, Nico Vasquez was traded. The pressure board starts with J.T. Tuimoloau, Maurice Ware, and Ty Hamilton. J.T. Tuimoloau owns tonight's leverage meter at 81 out of 100. J.T. Tuimoloau with dislocated wrist now part of the file. What do you need to prove before the business side gets serious?
Marcus, the only useful answer is healthy tape. I have to get right, play at my level, and let the business conversation catch up.
With this win, the Browns improved to 5-1 and maintain a share of first place in the AFC North alongside the Steelers. The Bengals and Ravens trail behind, making the Browns the team to beat as they aim to hold onto that top seed. From Shedeur Sanders' pinpoint 5-touchdown performance to Mike Hawkins' bruising 61-yard touchdown run, the Browns delivered highlight reel moments all game. J.P. Weston's 2 touchdown receptions and Michael Tucker's relentless pass rush with 2 sacks kept the momentum firmly in Cleveland's favor. Next week the Browns hit the road to face the winless Minnesota Vikings, who are desperate for a break in their 0-6 skid. The Browns will look to continue their offensive dominance led by Sanders, while managing the absence of Tuimoloau on defense. Watch for a key matchup as Cleveland's top-ranked rush defense faces a Vikings offense ranked 23rd overall. Looking ahead, the Browns get Minnesota Vikings next. Minnesota Vikings comes in ranked 32 in the current power picture with a 0-6-0 record. The scouting board shows them at 23 in total offense, 25 in total defense, pass offense 20, rush offense 21, pass defense 23, rush defense 25. On the ratings side they check in at 86 overall. What to watch for? J.J. McCarthy at quarterback with 1272 passing yards, 11 touchdowns, and 4 picks. Mike Cooper anchoring the defense as a DT at 92 overall. That is the assignment heading into kickoff, and those are the names Cleveland has to answer. That's a wrap on this week's Browns show. Get ready for a showdown with Minnesota, a test without Tuimoloau, and another chance for Sanders and the offense to shine. See you next week for all the action. Keep an eye on the roster note too. Nico Vasquez was released. See you next week for a huge showdown with Browns.